Alrighty, a continuation. Turns out I end up just deciding to finish this last week recap tonight, the same night as I did the previous one. So I'll do this one with a little bit more of an open and kind spirit. Okay, no complaining this time. Oh my gosh, fuck! I already failed. At the complaining part. Anyways, I'm just gonna try not to complain as much and actually lock in. And I keep forgetting, this is not, this is documentation. I'm supposed to be doing this so I can look back on it. Alright, not trying to look back and just see me whining, complaining, and bitching about every single thing. So we'll do this with we're gonna do this with happy and grateful emotions. Alright. Anyway, so starting off with Monday, which is the day we're on, we only have one setup, and it's a win / break even trade. So this happened at Market Open. Wow. All right. Look pretty bullish to me here. We have some liquidity up here. You got to mark that out. So yes, we have London low down here and then Asia low right here. But I mean, we just look really bullish here at this point in time. If we check ES, okay, ES pretty much confirms our bullish bias because look at the not really much trend line, but we have some highs here that look like we really want to get to taking these out. We inverse already. We're already above the new week opening gap, so we have this for no reason. No price magnet whatsoever. We have a huge sell-off. Dude, what the heck? Oh my goodness. Well, this is on ES, but if we check on NQ, let's see this. Dude, holy cow. I don't know what see, I wasn't gonna do any complaining this game or this recap, but fucking trading view. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna crash the fuck out. I hate trading view with the passion, brother. Oh my goodness, I hate trading view so fucking much. I fucking hate trading view so much, bro. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where the heck I'm supposed to be at right now. What day? This is last week. We're on Monday. Making me lose my fucking mind. Goodness gracious. I'm fucking resetting. Oh my gosh, bro. The owner of Trading View, whoever is in charge of this shit. Oh my gosh, you're gonna piss me the fuck off. Gosh, it's so annoying to deal with, dude. Every single recap, bro. Alright, hopefully that does not happen again. I was trying to see this. How many points we dropped. I could have sworn we dropped a little more than that. Let me see. Here we go again. Here we fucking go again. Oh my gosh, I can't do this. I can't. I'm getting too mad at this. Why is this happening? Why? I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand. Oh my gosh. Okay, we can just hit continue, so that should help us with doing it faster. I should utilize that more. But I'm gonna do the 1 chart, and if it happens again, okay, there we go. Oh my gosh. Is this where we opened? I don't think I could have sworn we opened lower. Alright. I just realized I just went through all that just to check that useless stuff. Anyways, if we can see what we were previously delivering out of on the higher time frame, we have a huge imbalance here. Lots of liquidity that was taken on the 4 hour. Let's start off with that. We do reject this 4 hour and this, what is this, new day opening gap from last week. Hourly, we have a huge gap that we filled as well. If we have anything on the daily, that'll be nice. Okay, just this gap from Wednesday once again. So we're clearly delivering from something. We're not just, reversing out of nowhere. Clearly delivering. We hit equilibrium of this range. We're in discount. We can definitely look for buys here. We have we have a really good generated buy side on the higher time frame here. So, I mean, just buys look so much attractive than sells. I don't really see why we could, where we could even sell, if anything. But yeah, we have this 15-minute condition. Let me bring this back to market open. I could have been on on Tuesday or even Wednesday. Who knows? But trading, you guys to keep bullshitting me and making me waste time. So market opens. We get a huge candle to the downside here. Huge manipulation move. Because, I mean, dude, look at this recovery. We had a 30-second. On the 30-second, if I mark this correctly, should be around right here. Right there. Stops right there. This is like dang near exact. I'm looking at my other screen. So around a 1-to-1 at what is this? Just the recent high over here. I think it's an unmitigated gap. It's not just a protected high. Maybe hourly. No, nothing. Okay. Well, it's just, excuse me, a high right there, and then the higher time frame draw up here. But yeah, basically this trade idea is we retested this 15-minute. We hit this unmitigated 30-minute here. And let's see what happened on the 5-minute. 5-minute, we just retested this 5-minute. I would have liked if we came to this gap a lot more. That's what I was keeping my eye open for. I wanted to see us hit this gap. And yeah, I just wanted to see something new get hit. I failed to take into consideration that the 30-minute opens at market open. So I was only paying attention to the 5 and 15-minute. Didn't like the idea of not tapping into something that was unmitigated. Or I didn't like the idea that we just retested something, right? But yeah, that was really my fault. This would have got break even anyway, so I'm not even tripping. As you can see here, once we have, there's really no break even point. I mean, it's like a 1.2, really close trade. So just rip straight. I don't see why we did all that extra stuff. I think we rebalanced to a 30-second actually, if I recall, and then after that, we just continue to the upside. We get no continuations. I mean, the next target we can aim for is still reasonable. It's up here. But we just don't get anything. Just no retracement whatsoever. Nothing. We fail to hit this retracement here because we make equal lows, and yeah. At this point in time, we already taken out the level. There's nothing to look for. We actually invert. No, we don't. Respect this 5-minute there. But, I mean, there's nothing you could take. I mean, I think there's a 2-minute. There's a 2-minute here. We respected that, so it's not even valid. 3-minute didn't even get hit, or didn't even happen. And the 5-minute didn't happen. Yeah, there's just nothing to take here. I'm going to just play this out into 11 to see if there's any, like, setups that were pattern trades to show what you can definitely avoid. Here, invert. Yeah, there's nothing. Genuinely nothing. There's just, if you look on the higher time frame, there's absolutely nothing. If you can't decide, if you're too stuck on the 1 minute, just remember to always go back like on the 5-minute. If you don't see anything making sense on the 5-minute, head to the 15-minute. Nothing making sense on here, then just get off. Okay, there's nothing. The only target I can think of us coming to is these equal lows, which is untapped 15-minute, which we didn't even get. We already hit all the targets that we did for the day. We even hit this level here. I just don't see any reason to take any trade. I mean, probably some people could have entered off this, but this, again, there's no narrative behind it. It's just nothing. Okay, anyways, enough wasting time. Let's go to the next day. Take this out. Alrighty, Tuesday. Let's see what happened on Tuesday. We had a break even and a winning trade. Let's see what the break even is. Okay, and then, okay, I remember this day very vividly. This was really brutal. This was brutal as heck. So 15 minutes. Let's go there. Let's go to market open. We put something here so we know the lowest point, and then I'm gonna see if there's anything. All right, so I'm gonna mark this. We have a 4-hour down here. All right, 4-hour, also an hourly. So keep that in mind. 15-minute. We have London low / relatively equal lows. This looks super good. We have great targets to aim for. So what I can expect is, well, given the higher time frame, we have these highs. All right, this is like the final set or draw on liquidity for the market maker buy model. This is what I'm ultimately looking for. We also have these highs up here, really oddly formed highs, if you ask me. But you know, high is a high, so. Anyways, yeah. So what I'm looking for is a simple continuation model. Here we have London low. We are kind of extended from the overnight session, or from the PM all the way into the overnight. Almost 200 points. But we don't, we kind of make up for that with London being chop, and then we form really, really good levels. So now that I established all of that, let's go ahead and get into the trade. So this is what I'm looking to happen. I want to see us manipulate down and then look for buys up. We also have multiple sets of equal highs here. Let me see if there's any fair value gaps we can look to. This looks like a really, really good target. Probably like a 15-minute maybe. Yeah, we have a 15-minute untapped gap up here as well. Yeah, enough of that. Let's get into it. Market opens. We have the most beautiful rejection wick I've seen in a very, very long time. The body, oh my gosh, not even 2 points. The wick, like, oh my goodness, man. This is like 20 times the length of the body size. It's insane. Huge rejection wick, taking out these levels. The exact levels I wanted to see get taken out. Same thing looks to be happening here on ES. We already inside of that 4 hour, so there's not really much to go over there. But yeah, we're just followed with really, really nice reaction to the upside. I don't like the wick here. I don't like that we hit this recent high there. But I actually stayed out of this because I was a bit late to it, and I wanted to just see a retest. I was just kind of slow at this point in time. I was like, do I take this? Did it hit the break-even point? Honestly, I really should have taken this because we still had these equal highs available. We still had this unmitigated 15-minute, these equal highs up here as well. And if we go to the 5-minute, we have, if we look on the 5-minute, this is the best looking internal high, and it's the highest point in which we respected this fair. Actually, we don't even have a fair value gap right there. Never mind, we don't even have a fair value gap. But anyway, still, it was a really good break-even point. Also, it was the equal highs right here, the set of equal highs. So that could have been a good break-even point. Ends up getting hit. I don't know how. Honestly, if I took this, I probably wouldn't have gone break-even and just waited till this unmitigated 15-minute gets hit because dude, there's just no way. I don't believe why this didn't get hit. I mean, just shy a little bit under 10 points. Ends up failing and run down to the downside. And then we're followed with a huge reversal here. If we look at what we rejected off of, we have this 15-minute. Now, the reason why this makes sense is because this initial trade was not in discount, right? It was nowhere near discount. Here, we did hit discount. We hit this, not untapped, but this huge 15-minute. If we check the hourly, we also hit this untapped hourly down here. Right, untapped hourly, maybe a 4 hour. Okay, we just completely filled the 4 hour that we already had tapped into. So overall, this one looks nicer, the reversal point, because it's in discount, right? It's a deeper retrace. We tapped into new fair value gaps. So of course, that's always going to be better. But I mean, this was still a really solid model. I think this is marked as an A+ badge. Yeah, it is. The 5-minute, we actually had a 5-minute fair value gap. That inversed exactly. I don't know why, but it did. The inverse took place at the exact same level as the top of the fair value gap. So I don't know why. Didn't know if I should take that or not. Didn't end up taking it. And yeah, it caused me to miss out on this because if you look at how this played out. Bam. Just delivered straight to TP. Not only that, we came all the way up here to this final TP up here. And then we have this level up here, which is way, way far out of reach. Actually, I don't know if it ends up getting hit or not. I know we at least come close to it. So we don't fall too short from it. Ends up getting hit way later, probably in the PM. Yeah, in the PM session. Or not even in the session, just in the PM overnight. But yeah. So looking back and reviewing this, both really, really good A+ models. First one was a break even, wasn't a loss or anything. Second one, this was just, dude, it was just beautiful, man. Although I liked how this one looked more, this had a better stack of confluences behind it. I was actually looking to take this 3-minute. I missed out on it because I just didn't really want to trade after seeing this fail. But yeah, the 3-minute gets inversed here, right here, and then that 5-minute gets tapped, so it would have been a break even. Here's the 5 minutes, that 3 minutes get inversed on here, 5-minute gets tapped, break even. But yeah, the 1-minute chart looks really, really solid for this. I mean, we have our IFEG, retrace to a fair value gap respect. That would have been perfect, man, perfect if I was trading my old model, but hey, man, shit happens. Can't really say much about it, but this was a really good model, both A+, really, really great. And yeah, on to the next day, which is Wednesday? Yeah. Wednesday, looks like we don't have anything for the next 2 days. So I'm going to get into that and see what market structure looks like and see how we can determine when a day is going to be shitty. Wednesday, 10 a.m. Yeah, because on these days, I mean, man, I literally just, I did my analysis. I think it was on either Wednesday or Thursday. Did my analysis, and I just went straight to sleep, bro, because I just knew it was dog shit. I didn't even have to do my analysis if I really didn't want to. I don't know why I did that. I could have just stayed in bed, but when we're looking at NQ, I mean, it doesn't look too off-putting. Like, it still looks like something could happen. When you go to ES, you can clearly see maybe it wasn't as bad as Thursday. Thursday was definitely, I think, worse than this. So this had been the day where I did my analysis, but then saw that there really could have been nothing. SMT start off with Asia low. I mean, nothing just really looks attractive. Let's see. We're already inside of a 4-hour. We have a 4-hour beneath us right here. No new 4-hour, but let's see. I think we're already in this. Let's check on ES. Yeah, we're already in this. Fill this 4-hour, so we should ideally just respect this and continue the trend. But I mean, we already did kind of. I think we're at all-time highs here, so being bearish here doesn't seem too problematic. We are kind of overextended, so I would like to see a retracement. Overall, looking bearish, but if this gets respected, I doubt I would be looking for buys. Unless we're targeting London session, that doesn't seem too bad. But only targets we have are London high, which are sort of relatively equal highs, and then just this final high right there. Hourly, let's see the hourly. Nothing much. We're already in this discounted hourly, so yeah. Just play this out and see what happens. So we do manipulate down. It's kind of hard to tell, like, knowing you didn't trade this day or look at this. I don't have absolutely no memory of what happened this day because I did not trade at all. So market opens, we come down, run up. If you took longs, likely would have gotten break even off this high getting hit. The only reason I can see you take longs is because we were delivering from that hourly, and then we have London above. Good amount of low resistance. Ends up running down. Then we run back up. We run back down. Then we run back up. This just looks ridiculous. Look at the 5-minute. Looks insane. I mean, yeah, man. If you took longs here, would have got break even up there, which I can see longs, just not probable. I want to see this 4-hour get tapped, and yeah, just does not look good at all. All right, just skipped to the rest of the session. Oh, on the 1-minute chart. My bad. I meant to go on the 5-minute. All right. I think we actually gave a long setup somewhere around here. So let me check that out. And then we'll just have one more day, and we're done. We're finally done and caught up. So here, off this 4 hour getting tapped, we are followed with a very, very nice reaction. This looks like a beautiful long. Looks like it ends up failing, depending on where you want to break even. We have equal highs up here. And overall, we don't have like horrible targets. These targets seem pretty good, especially since the higher time frame looks like we have London available. This looks really nice. Now let's see why this failed. Wait. Doubt there's any longs here. Yeah, no longs should be taken if we edge that 4 hour, but once we actually hit that, then we could be open for that. So, you know what? Let me just do this. The 4 hour gets tapped hourly. 15-minute. Is this equilibrium? I don't know. Don't even know what to mark it from with this range, to be honest with you. Like, I don't know. This low. This low. Probably this low down here, huh? Doesn't get hit. Now, let's see actually what time this low was made. 35. 35, 35, 35, 1035. Not quite. 1035 is all the way up here. Oh, it's tripping. It was like right there. Okay, I don't know. I'm confused. Let's see where this is at though. There's really nothing. Looking at this, there's absolutely nothing, bro. I'm like stressing myself out looking at something I would never be looking at in the first place. But I mean, if you took this is kind of. They don't look too bad to me, in my opinion. We have a good break-even point, which pretty close. We have good low resistance trend line there. Honestly, it doesn't seem too bad. I just didn't like how price action looked this whole day. So maybe I got spared from not trading or sleeping in. Now on to Thursday. Oh, we actually have 2 more days. Now we have 2 more days. I said we had 2 more days earlier before this recap. We actually had 3. All right. So I'm going to show you guys why I did not like this day. I think it's because London was taken on ES. It wasn't. See, what the fuck was I thinking? I'm like so confused on what I was seeing the previous day that made me just turn it off. Like turn the laptop off and go straight back to bed. But I mean, we are trending up here very, very slowly and steadily. Not steadily at all, just really choppy. And then NQ's trending like lower. So we see a Kraken correlate, or not even a Kraken correlation, just straight up uncorrelated. Yeah, market opens. Let's just see what we get. Huge wicks to the upside. We run low, we run really low. Maybe we can expect a reaction off this getting swept. No, we just dump. Huge 15-minute candle. By the time, 9:45 opens, you should already be determined, or yeah, you should already have your mindset on not trading today. Unless you look for a continuation short, which I doubt you would get. Towards this low here. Does end up getting hit. There was nothing. Not even a continuation short. We don't tap into any 15 or 5 minutes, so there's just nothing. We do tap into a 5 minute very, very slightly here, but we're way down in, discount. There's nothing to be taken here. But yeah. I'm not even going to waste my time going over this. There's just nothing you can do about that. Now, on to Friday, we actually have a losing trade. Let me see what this is. I don't even remember this loss. Yeah, so I have this marked as a risky trade. So I already know I'm cooked, bro. Okay. Everything looks pretty smooth here. Everything's correlated. London low. We look bullish, in my opinion. We have nothing much on the 4 hour. Well, actually, we're delivering out of something on the 4 hours out of here. ES and versus this, but we respect a new week or a new day opening gap, something like that. In versus 4 hour here, but we're playing between this hourly gap and then this hourly gap beneath us. So those are our conditions that we're, there's not. Before I get in that, I want to go over how we have absolutely no direction and price, because this 4 hour right here, or this hourly, or just this low in general, right, is backed by a 1 hour fair value gap. We have a 1 hour fair value gap that got respected multiple times. So this is a protected low. This is also a protected high because we're inside of an hourly and then also inside of a 4 hour. Not doesn't mean we can't trade towards it. It's just not like a really good target to aim for. There's really no good targets. Asia high is not even a high. London low is all the way down here. Yeah, just really nothing to target here. The only thing I liked was the lower time frame, because we have low resistance to the upside, low resistance to the downside here, and on top of all of that, we have a data low from core PPI. All right, this is 8:30 news, as you can see, data low. So what I'm looking for is I want to see us run these lows. Even if it hit this data low, or if we didn't, I don't know if I would take it or not. But ideal scenario is this: come down, get longs from there, and take out all this LR up there. If that didn't happen, I wanted to see us, take up this LR and then get shorts to that data low. And what did we do at market open? We bull ran, took out all this liquidity here. We had an SMT at Asia high, and we had a 30-second IFEG here, looking to go break even at this recent low. Didn't quite, make the break even point, and I could have left this. I didn't like it. I saw it and I didn't like it. And I was like, I could just leave right now, break even, just wait for a more probable setup. I decided to take it because I had conviction that we would run this LR, especially with ES. We had all of this open and available for the taking, and we just didn't take it. We just kept running up. So of course that's obviously very disappointing. And then after that, we just didn't get anything else. Right? There's really nothing. Once we resweep this level, we could take this 1 minute short, would have gotten break even, and then we're just chopping, bro. There's really nothing to take here at all. Nothing whatsoever. And this definitely could have been another loss I could have avoided out of the past 2 weeks. So 2 weeks we had 2 losses I could have avoided, right? Both on Thursday. Wait, no, I'm tripping right now. One on Friday. Let me go back. No, what am I talking about? I'm actually tweaking out. Okay, we could have avoided 1 loss last week. And then this week we could have avoided a loss. I think we took a loss on Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday. I took... what trade was it? I genuinely don't remember. Anyways, all I know is Friday we could have definitely avoided this. Oh, that's right. Okay. So we took 2 losses last week on Thursday. One was a really good loss, and the other one I could have avoided. And then we took a loss on Friday, which was a really good loss. It was really unfortunate. So that's 3 losses total, combined with 2 losses this week. Even though there's only 1 recorded loss, which is here, we actually took another trade on YM, which I won't go over because it's an NQ recap, not a YM recap. And it's on my other video of the actual trade recap, not the week recap. So out of 5 losses, we could have avoided 2 this day, this one and the other one. Although this one is not, I wouldn't say that. This is a pretty good trade. We had the sweep and everything. We had good targets to the downside. I don't really know why we didn't hit that. I mean, maybe the higher time frame bias wasn't aligned. Now, we could have definitely avoided this because there's no higher time frame draw. There's absolutely no higher time frame draw whatsoever. There's no direction, right? We're bouncing from 2 conditions on the higher time frame. Yeah, I could have just altogether avoided this. And then, of course, the loss I took after this because I don't even trade YM. So I don't know why I traded that. So it was 1, 2, 3 losses. out of 5 that I could avoid. That's disappointing on my end. That's very disappointing. Glad I did this recap though, so I can look back on this. Yeah, man, this just really unfortunate. Hope to do good this week, make up for those losses, but haven't seen anything. I mean, it's only been Monday, so that's one day. We'll see how the rest of the week goes. Anyways, as I always do, I'm going to do a recap of these. So this one could have been avoided, of course. No hard time frame direction or targets. Should have just got off there. Thursday. I don't remember me taking a loss. I didn't take a loss Thursday, actually. I didn't. I was tripping. It was just both on Friday. But, yeah, just nothing to be taken. We just dump at market open. No retracement, no 5 or 15 minute getting tapped into. And, yeah, just all targets were hidden or were already hit. So, Wednesday just didn't look good either. Just bouncing up and down, just ranging here. End up hitting this 4 hour. We do get a model to the upside, but I mean, at this point in time, we're already off the market, so nothing looks attractive. Nothing should be taken. Tuesday, probably the best day. We very, very nice continuation model up here. The entry model for this one was so solid, very A+. Dude, it was so good. Great targets to the upside. Ends up failing. Good loss. Well, it wasn't even a loss. It was a break even, but yeah, second trade, really, really nice. Again, just had a deeper retrace, tapped into a few imbalances, and then we had a 5 minute IFEG, which was kind of complicated because it inversed right exactly on the top of the fair value gap, so I don't know how I feel about that. But overall, it was a really good trade, good bias, good everything. This trade here was all right. I didn't mark this as A+. Oh, I did. So let's see what I have. We have a fair value gap getting tapped, which is at 5 and 15 minute and a 30 minute. We have a low time frame SMT. Okay, I don't know where that was. We have IFEG. We have a liquidity sweep, of course. Simple continuation model. I think on the 30-second, it just looks really good. On the 1 minute, it looks really bad. But yeah, we had these highs up here, I guess. I don't know. This one wasn't too bad. I just didn't take it because I completely disregarded the 30 minute untapped gap and then just didn't really care too much for it, but it was a break even, so all good. Anyways, that's going to be it for this recap, and finally I'm fucking done. I could rest and I could just continue with the week. Anything else I need to say? Nope, that's going to be it, and yeah, I'll see you either on the next trade recap or at the end of this week for the week recap. I'm going to try to stay on top of it, doing each recap on the same week and not waiting 2 weeks after, because that gets pretty annoying and just piles shit up for me to do, just me procrastinating and whatnot. So I'm going to make that a goal for this entire month to last 1 month with just getting everything done on time. And of course, that's just going to build a habit, and we'll keep doing that each and every month. My mouth is so dry from talking. That's going to be it for this. So, peace.